We live.
Make sure my games is in order. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
Q2 Real.
In rich mode.
Yes.
I'm about to end this live because we definitely on
We live on Black Ink Radio.
So you gotta tune in. You gotta download the app.
Get us in the comments. Talk to us.
For real.
Today's topic is trap queens.
Not American gangster trap queens.
We're not talking about the ones that be hustling and doing all that type stuff.
No.
We talking about the trap queens that be trapping niggas.
Right.
Like for real, like you get niggas.
Like, nigga done gave you some money to go get you a plan B and instead you ain't got you a 7. How
Right.
you go get a 7?
Who does that?
Like, no, they do it.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
I'm going to keep this nigga.
Now, you said some real shit earlier when you was like, basically, you know, chicks are trapping nigga. The nigga is clearly don't want to have a kid.
You're not the one, man. You're not the one.
And then you gonna call him a deadbeat when he don't take care of him.
How you do that?
It don't make no sense.
First of all, he dead don't gotta be bothered with your kid. If you ask me, right? Because the agreement is we gonna fuck.
Right.
But now, instead of you swallowing it,
You done went and made a whole situation for both of y'all.
you done freebased it.
Free base. You done smoked the money.
Yo, I ain't even gonna lie, and I don't like calling names, but these situations and these topics be real life barbershop situation. I really.
Nah, a lot of niggas go through that. But what I've never realized is, like you said, niggas be upfront about not wanting to deal with no kids.
And tell you straight up, like, Mom, nah, come on, man, you're not about to do that. You know I got a baby mother already. I got a wife at home.
Right.
You about to fuck up my situation. I thought we was just linking.
And motherfuckers are literally still had a kid and then like blaming you.
And be mad when he don't want to provide, and then you trying to run the child support on a kid that you wasn't even supposed to have to begin with, because the problem was he supported you with the abortion money, you ain't did something else. And I real stories, real situations in life.
So have you ever
Yes.
have you ever been in a trap home?
Oh.
What you answer yes to?
Whoa.
You just jumped out the window. Yes, me. I'm the one.
No.
I
Yes,
bought
I know some motherfuckers
Oh, you know some
that
trap
has
queens.
gone through a trapping situation. But I am nobody's trap queen. I mean,
You definitely had good kids the right way.
oh, married with kids.
Right.
Nigga can't even back out of that, because
Yeah,
like I
exactly.
said before,
Right. Easy.
legally you're locked in, and even if I have another nigga kid, it's still your baby.
Right.
Until we're officially divorced. Legally.
See, and I heard that's crazy that niggas gonna have to pay child support for a kid that ain't theirs just because you married.
Because you married. So you gotta be careful, young man, and make sure she ain't still tied into this other nigga before you trying to
That's some bullshit.
shoot up the club. Because shooting up the club is a real thing. These niggas don't be understanding how that could cause them a lifetime of headaches.
Facts. But you know what? I ain't gonna lie. See, as a man, right? When you in the moment,
It feel better?
it's not even. It feels all the way better. But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you really don't care about none of that shit.
Now listen,
Like
I
you
care.
could literally be hitting something and
And the way it
after
come
you
out.
after you nut, you look at her like, why did I do that?
Okay, but this is the thing.
But while you trying to get it, you want it. I want this so fucking bad.
You do. You want it so bad,
So bad.
but you should let her pull out and swallow them goddamn babies. Not stay within
You're not thinking about
the
none of that.
womb.
That's what you're not getting what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You don't even want to fuck this girl in real life.
That's, oh God.
I'm trying to say niggas.
So why you going raw though? That's when you deserve to be trapped.
I mean, listen.
Because in that case, you should have wore rubber. Because if you don't really want to fuck her and you don't know her like that, you just really trying to feel it. I mean, skin to skin is cool, but I mean, it's another thing
sometimes
when it's
listen,
not your situationship.
Let me tell you
and
something about
just-
men. There's something with men, honestly, that when they say
Shot
thinking
clock
with the
for
wrong
sure.
head,
Yeah, y'all niggas be thinking with the little
Literally.
head. Y'all be thinking with the little head. And the little head shouldn't control the big head. And if I ever tell a
Literally.
nigga, stop thinking with your little head, you know I am not for none of the games. Because you thinking with that little nigga in your pants. Literally. And I am not about to let you play with me. Because, yes, getting on the table is a situation for a woman to have to consider. And plan B don't always work, because if you go 72 hours without that motherfucker, you trapped.
And that shit just don't always work, period.
No.
Listen, birth control don't even always work.
It don't. I know some niggas that shoot through IUDs and shoot through Plan Bs and
All of that.
But
None of
again,
that shit always, nothing is 100%.
it's not, but it's 99.9% effective like a DNA test. Because once you are the pappy, you're gonna pay. And so the trap queen topic that we are discussing is really this. Why would you expect for that man to support your child or right? Because it's your child at that point. Because it's his, but he ain't want it, and he told you.
That should be a legal thing. That if I gave you the money for an abortion, I release my
I
life.
need receipts.
Yeah.
You need to keep the receipt because I told her. And you go to court, and you go to court, like, Your Honor, this kid was supposed to be in the trash.
Right.
I have the receipt for this.
Right.
Lord forgive me, please.
Yeah, I know what you mean though. It's like, it literally should be like a law where it's like, yo, if you told me you was gonna do this, then it's like I release. That's not even my kid.
Release me of the responsibilities right now, cause bitch, you lying. That is not my baby.
You gotta think about it. If you could give responsibility to a nigga just because he's married, you could release responsibility for a nigga who paid for an abortion. Like that. If you doing all this legal shit and I gotta pay for a kid just because you cheated. First of all, the marriage should be done if you cheated.
Okay, so we talk. All right, that it should be null and void after you already paid for her to go.
But these tender dick niggas want to stay. So since you want to stay, this is your kid now.
Oh wait, that's not a tender dick nigga. That's a nigga that has a heart, and he realized that this human is now his kid, even though she said no. But my point in the trap queen section of it is, why did you expect him to stay? I don't want you to be around. I don't really care. I just want my baby. There are some women that get ghosted and will lose their identity just so that they can raise their kid without a man and no financial burden be associated. And that is a woman that doesn't really care. She just wanted a baby.
Right.
And that's a tough thing to do, because I promise you, I'm not about to raise no kid by myself. Cause I'm a different kind of girl. I don't know, but listen, gender roles, gender, is a thing right now. So women are wanting to have kids with another woman, and they go and they do IUD, or they go and find a surrogate, and that is relieving you of your responsibility.
And that's an official chick right there. Like, you don't want a nigga involved, you go do it that way. Because the flip side of that is those chicks that have a kid with you or get pregnant by you and run away, even if you want to take care of the kid, you want to be in the kid life, but they gone.
So
that's the reverse trap queen right there.
That's the reverse trap queen. That's when the nigga tried to trap you, and you like, nigga, I ain't even try to deal with you like that.
Yeah,
but you did what you did, so now I'm gonna just keep this kid, and I don't even gotta be bothered with you. But man, it's crazy because some women really only want to have a kid with a certain man, right? And then they will keep their children out of the lives of the man intentionally. And that's fucked up. That's another form of a trap queen too. Because she'll will you in, get you all comfortable, you know what I mean? Milk it out of you, literally.
Milk it out of you. They're a lot happier, man.
Literally milk it out of you, and then get you all the way to the clinic, and then, oh man, how about the trap queen that get fake her pregnancy?
Oh my God, those are the worst.
She just want the abortion money.
That happened to my man though. So look, she's sending him,
fake
urine test. Fake, what's it called? Like pregnancy test.
Yeah.
He found the shit on Google. She took one off of Google. But boom, she asking him for money for baby showers. She asking him for money for all of this shit, but not allowing him to help plan it, nothing.
That's a trap queen for real.
That's a real trap queen. He found everything that she was sending him, all the visuals,
and
even the baby pictures, like the sonogram. She wasn't letting them go for that.
AI,
she got all of that shit. No, but just off online, just regular online pictures. When he started Googling everything she sent him, he Googled like hospital visit, hospital sonograms. That was like, she was getting the first one that pop up.
So first of all, young men, nigga.
Do your fucking homework, please.
First of all, a sonogram should have shorty name on it. It should have a date on it.
Niggas don't be knowing that.
It should have all of the information related to the young lady.
Niggas don't know that.
And you gotta calculate when you hit,
all that,
and then how fast she told you she was pregnant.
Right.
Calculating all of that, you gotta do your homework.
Due diligence, please.
Your due diligence is the word for real, because listen, bitches be holding on to old pregnancy tests, waiting for the next nigga to come
to
be like, yeah, because I just need this money for an abortion. Well, bitch, how about pull up and pee in front of me, because I got a test right here for you.
Right, do that shit again right now. You can't trust these women nowadays, because
you can't trust these niggas either.
A lot of these women are psychopaths. Because
these niggas be acting like they condoms is fitting. You gonna go get a Magnum, knowing damn well you need a lifestyle. You got a lifestyle dick. You know what I'm saying?
Baggy condom.
Shit about to slide off inside of me. Now you nutting, you shooting up everything but the condom. Come on.
Nigga definitely gonna leave that aside.
Yeah, I'm gonna just put it on just so she can feel protected. And then next thing you know, it's just too wet. It's just too much.
Listen,
so there's a trap queen. There's a trap nigga.
Trap kings.
There's trap kings.
Trap queen.
The trap nigga.
I seen a fucking interview with what's his name? What's his name, man? French Montana was talking about Max B. He said Max B called him. They was in a hotel. Max B told him that when he was about to hit the girl in the hotel that they was in, he found a condom in her already. He took a condom out of her.
Oh.
He said the nigga was like, yo. He was like, word. So he was like, you still hit? He said, you still hit? He said, all Max did was that laugh. Like he hit.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's
Boom.
nasty.
He said when Max was going to court, who walked in the courtroom pregnant? So when he hit raw after finding a condom in her. She just finished fucking somebody with a condom on.
Or the condom got lost and she never found it.
So you think it was in there that long?
It could be. Because
crazy.
First of all, see, you always trying to put it on me, my nigga.
I mean, no,
all I'm saying is,
I'm not trying to put it on you, but I mean, you the only person here. I'm the only person here. When it comes to male shit, you can ask me, did that ever happen to you? I'll let you know.
All right. In all honesty, it has. I have had somebody
was lost in the sauce for like a couple
put
weeks.
on a no, not that long. That's crazy. Cause see, I'm gonna give myself a pap smear. No, you could die from having a tampon in you too long. That's toxic waste. I forgot what it's called, but that's toxic. You could die from having a tampon in you too long. But if a condom is in me, Lost, I'm about to squat. I'm about to get on the bed and do everything. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Because first of all, you're supposed to have it on, and if you put on the Magnum when you needed the lifestyle, then it is going when I get up. I'm looking for it.
But how you know he ain't take it off?
So I had a nigga act like he was putting on a condom.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't always know what's going on in the dark.
Nah, in the dark. That's why I swear
Y'all don't always know what's going on.
I ain't selling a bit. I'm just celibate right now.
Selling a bit.
I'm not selling a bit.
But that's what I'm saying.
I'm celibate right now.
So if a nigga, if you going at it right, a nigga do his thing and boom, you going through the motions. And he come up out of you. You're not gonna look for a condom.
So that's a lie. That's a lie.
It's
a nigga right now, and if you still following my page, you punk ass nigga, I don't even talk to you no more. Nigga dead had me agree. Like, all right, it's consensual. We about to fuck. Put that condom on. I'm like, but he had it on the camera. And I knew that he ain't have the lifestyle that he was trying to fit into.
Oh,
you know what I mean? He
Shout
put the Magnum on.
But that's crazy.
Fucking big ass nigga with the little fucking baby shark dick. Anyway,
and you
pull out the Magnum.
Big niggas. Don't do that, bro.
Listen, first of all, he can't help that his penis never grew from infancy. You know what I'm saying? That's just the problem. But Again,
Ooh.
you knew your shit was little when you went and bought Magnums anyway. You trying to trick a bitch.
Why do niggas do that?
He want to trick a hoe. Now, I got tricked. I was like, oh, all right, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to get this nigga some ass real quick. You know what I mean?
We talked about that earlier.
Touching,
You just didn't want to disappoint him?
I ain't, see, now that's not that. It wasn't that. I be holding out. And then I was like, fuck it. I would just. No, I agreed. It wasn't no moment.
He made you agree like that? That was like really
yes,
like that?
It
like,
was a real trap. It was a real trap king.
He's a trap king for real.
He's a trap king for real. He put the condom on the counter on the side. You know what I mean? He's playing with the kid, getting me juiced up. And then I'm thinking, we about to slide in. I thought he put it on because the rapper did the whole right. So I'm like, okay.
You probably felt bad.
So I was kind of like, right. I'm coasting. You know what I mean? And then I went to turn around. And I went to make sure that it was still on. And when I didn't see it on him, I started giving myself an examination. The nigga was like, what you looking for? I was like, what? The condom? The nigga said, I never put it on. I was like, oh my God. It's over. Game over. This is it. Nigga didn't get his nut off. He was mad.
He's stupid. He's stupid.
He was mad though. He was mad for the rest of the evening. Because I got the fuck up out of there.
Now, listen,
and I laid there and was talking shit to him like, well, why would you do that? Because that's just like rape. That's like rape.
It is exactly rape.
Yeah.
By no means am I a trap king. But in that moment, I would have lied. I'd be like, oh, you can't find it? You gotta look for it. Keep looking.
And I would have kept looking. And that's the funny thing because I stopped what we were doing in that moment. Because now I'm thinking like, what the fuck you trying to give me? Yeah. Because why would you lie and deceive me to make me think that you put on a condom? So you trap king ass nigga. How about if I just kept going and then you would have bust off and then now I don't even know that I'm about to be pregnant. Because I'm as fertile as they come. You could just cough on me. I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah, nigga, now we ain't even. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I'm glad you said that. Because before I moved out here, I heard about some real trap king, a queen, first of all, and a trap king while I was here. That's running around giving people AIDS on purpose.
See, that's the whole nightmare. But that's the whole nightmare of it all.
Niggas is gonna want to go raw with a chick like that.
And that is the whole nightmare in it all because guess what? I don't want to take home nothing that I didn't agree to take home. Not a baby, not an STD or STI, so you can keep all that shit. And I mean, listen, these niggas be for real about it. And the bottom line is, why the fuck you want me to suck your dick raw if I'm telling you to put on a condom? Or you want me to get it in my mouth? You want me walking around with bumps on my mouth and not on my vagina. Like, that's just backwards. These niggas be out here trap kings for real. These trap queens be out here for real trying to give some shit away.
Not to be super vulgar, but if you're going to wear a condom down there, you're going to wear a condom in bed too.
Say it again? Right before I answer.
Yeah, are you going to wear a condom to give head? If you have sex with a condom, are you also giving head with that condom?
I absolutely will protect my mouth the same way I will protect my vagina. If I'm not willing to give you oral raw, I'm not giving you my vagina raw.
Well, let me ask you another question. So, now this is another question that makes sense too. So, do you give head with condoms, or if you got to use a condom, you just not giving head?
First of all, see.
I'm asking.
I'm mic checking automatically.
Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. All the time. You know, if I'm mic checking, I fucks with you for real. You know what I mean? I done studied you and done paid attention. 9 times out of 10, you done exchange some type of let's see who got what game, right? Because I am very transparent. I scare some niggas sometimes. Like, what the fuck? Why this bitch want to go to the doctor? Why she talking about STDs, DMs, and shit? But you must. It is a must because, again, you don't know what the fuck I got, nigga. You don't know who I'm fucking. You don't know who I'm sucking, and you want me now to top you off, and I got some other niggas semen in my throat, and I'm about to...
That almost made me gag. That's crazy.
Top you off, right? Because, I'll be honest with you, before you get me pregnant, I'm going to swallow.
I feel you. Shit. As
And-
you should, because you know, it's trap things out here.
And listen, if we doing the thing, then I fucks with you. We done had this moment for a little moment, and I done studied what's happening. These one night stands is not okay, especially when you new to an area, you don't know nobody, you don't know what's going on.
Right.
It's just it's vital. In this day and age, it's very essential for you to take trips to the doctor together, even get to know a young lady. You gotta do a smell test. You gotta examine the shit.
Oh, man.
Niggas start turning off the lights before shit happen. I'm kind of like confused because let me see it.
Pull it out.
Let me see what it's looking like.
it's funny.
Is it discolored? Does it have bumps on it? It would look
Right.
like a little pickle. Like, what's going on?
Right. It's funny that you say that too because I seen this. It was, you know how they do that 20 and 1 thing now, where it's like one dude and 20 people. Well, this was one girl and it was like 20 niggas. And the girl was like, well, we go on a first date. What you gonna do? Like, what you gonna, you know,
Right.
you eating it? So the nigga sitting in the chair. He was like, come in. And he was like, let me smell it. You know what I'm saying? So he smelled it, and then he was like, and then you can see in his face that it was already bad. So he smelled it, and he did one of these.
The odor?
He went back like this,
Not
but the
the
nigga
odor.
behind him was like, yo, turn around, turn around. So he smelled it again, and then he sat back. And he asked for a microphone to say, yo, he said, nah, I ain't gonna lie, like your pH is off. So she was like, what? And then the other nigga said, he was like, nah, it smell like you've been outside all day. Then he said it kind of got a tilapia smell to it. It's kind of like.
So it's the difference between a little musty. Some women don't
Once he said the
shave.
tilapia, he said he's not eating it off of it.
First of all, women, everybody don't think that waxing or shaving is a thing. There's some bushes out here
There's nothing wrong
still.
with the bush. And you
Yeah.
can tell the difference in that smell.
You can,
You
because
know what I'm saying?
it's kind of like sweaty.
Yeah, it's just a sweaty
It's a
smell.
little musty, sweaty
That's it. It's
smell.
not nothing crazy.
If you got deodorant and all that other shit on, it's gonna come through that, ma. And if you could, like that, your shit stink. If you could smell your own,
Oh,
the
it's
JJ
over.
through the
It's over.
jeans,
It's over.
he smell it too. And then you know you got BV. You know what I mean? That's the BV issue. And
What's that? I'm trying to.
bacterial vaginosis.
Okay, yeah, that was. I just grew up. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of females that have pH balances thrown off by their diets and just the tight jeans.
Yeah, it
or,
could be a lot of things that
it is.
cause
It's women problem. And so, I mean, not promoting my shit, but if you having women issues, I do Yanni steams, lady. You can check
Okay.
me out on Honey Love
Y'all
Yanni
promote your
steams.
shit.
I mean, I
Y'all
don't.
know where they can find you for that.
I'm on IG and then I'm also on Groupon as well. But seriously, I take
What should they type in Groupon?
Honey Love Yanni steam.
Honey Love Yanni Steam. Make sure
Right.
y'all, because y'all need to get yourselves
Get
right.
it together. I mean, I live by this soap. It's called Lemisol, and it's a Dominican wash.
So I seen that.
It's a green bottle and it's a green solution, and it's a winter fresh minty
That's
clean.
not Lamisol? Lamisol?
Lemisol. It's called Lemisol.
It's
Lemisol.
a douche. They got
A
Lamisol.
douche. Who's douche?
Lamisol is a douche.
No, Lemisol is a douche. I don't know nothing about douching. That dries your vagina out. It's not meant for you to do that. It's unhealthy.
But
If
we
you're still dishing, ladies, you need to come and see me and get a Yanni steam. I got 5 different herbs, and they treat a lot of different things. And one of them is definitely a heavy bleed, and another one is for if
So-
you're having issues with conception. But because we talk about trap queens, you better make sure that the nigga you about to get some ass to wants you to
Yeah.
have his kid, because you don't want to be going through a whole 9 months of emotional turmoil you by yourself. You mad because he ain't come to a doctor's visit, he ain't come and do a baby shower, he ain't showing up, nothing,
You don't want no parts of you.
no parts of you. Or, sir, if you think she ain't really trying to go there with you, do not try to put on and knock it down and get her pregnant. Because, listen, there's some ladies out here that's going to go and get an abortion regardless of whether or not you agree or you don't agree.
That's a
I'm
fact.
not going to have a discussion with you. But for the most part, I need to make sure that who I'm laying down with, we agree, we have a discussion. So if there's a discussion prior to us having any consummation, nigga, you want kids? Because you got to pay attention to that.
Facts.
If a person tell you they got kids and they don't want no more kids, then why are you trying to
Don't even let them go raw. Don't even play that game with them. Don't even play that game with them.
What you said? It be in the moment.
Yeah,
and
niggas don't think. I'm
just
telling
feel,
you.
It just
Niggas
feel
don't
better.
think.
You ever had somebody not want you to put on a condom?
Yes. I've gotten into trouble before. I've had someone have to have an abortion because in the middle of it, we started wearing condoms because she got pregnant, and she was like, you know what, we started doing that, and then it was like halfway through it, she was just like, nah, just pulled it off. Like it felt better to her that way. You know what I'm saying?
It feels better skin to skin, but again,
I'm gonna be honest. Like as a man, sometimes you gotta think about it. You're actually fucking a piece of rubber. Because you're not touching her. Like, what's the difference between her, your hand, something else? Like, you're not touching anything.
If you have that need to feel, right? There's such thing called lambskin. This lambskin
Lambs, you can still get pregnant because it's skin. It's got pores.
No.
The fucking sperm can make it through those pores.
No,
Yes.
you can still get STIs or STDs. It will not allow you to get pregnant
That's
with the lambskin
bullshit.
condom.
A fucking sperm is smaller than an STD. And they rip, like he's saying.
They do rip.
So hold on. Let me ask you a
But the
question.
lambskin is just it's more like skin to skin.
So, no, the
More
lambskin
realistic.
feels like skin, but you still fucking the lambskin.
You still are, but you feel
feel
more
like
of
you're
the
doing-
vagina. You feel like you're doing it without a condom.
You feel
But
it,
you
man.
are
You're
susceptible.
tricking yourself.
You are tricking, but listen, if he got something, you getting it through the
But
lambskin condom.
they got skins now where they got like the magnum skins for other
You
guys.
still
They got
fucking, you still
they
fucking
got
the plastic.
You still fucking the plastic, but it do feel you can feel more. You know.
So you ever have somebody give you head with a condom?
I have.
And how did it feel?
I have. Horrible. I felt like, what the fuck are we doing? I
Just take this
definitely
shit
have.
off.
Yeah, like what are we doing? Like,
Let me
shit
just
is
burn your
dumb.
throat.
Real quick. Why not? Like, let's
You see? Here you go. Real quick, let me burn
And
your
then I'm not
throat.
the one to tell you that I'm coming, so I hope you swallow or like it in your mouth. Because I ain't telling you. I'm gonna let it
Yo.
go. Bye-bye. You gonna feel it start pulsating, and then you better move quick. Get it done.
Yo. That is a real animated way of saying, yeah, ma, you better just.
Shit, get it done.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, right? So, I seen this on Instagram too. A female really complaining. She's going hard right now about she feels a trap king situation where niggas will court her, date her for a while, and then end up not having enough dick for her because she has a fat ass. So, like, how do you feel about that? Like, when a nigga looking at you, see that he ain't got enough dick for that ass, but then still pursue you, date you, and then know he can't even hit it from the back. Have you ever been through that?
Way too many times.
Oh, wow.
And so
That's crazy.
I think that's why I stick to the rivers and the lakes that I'm used to.
Okay,
TLC.
TLC.
Right.
You know that song was written for Mary J. Blige, right? She turned it down. Go ahead.
I didn't know,
Yeah.
but I think that it's a real thing because guess what? Don't be chasing waterfalls that you really can't even fulfill because I'm not gonna. If it ain't meant for me to come, if I don't come back twice, then it wasn't for me. You know what I mean? Don't even count it. Don't add it to my body count.
Oh,
like,
no, it's going on
like Megan
there.
Thee Stallion.
Yeah, it's going
Like
on
Megan Thee Stallion said, don't add it to my body
She
count
said that 'cause she
if
be
I didn't
on it.
come back. Listen.
Let me ask you a question, though. So, now, do you get trapped in that situation? Does it have to involve feelings? Would you stay if they could still please you, but
No.
they can't do everything?
No, I'm turned off. I'm
You're turned
cheating
off.
forever.
Oh,
It makes no sense for me to even stick around.
right.
Cause, yeah, downtown is really what it is.
Downtown is a thing.
It's a real thing.
It's a thing.
Sexy Red, you did that one because you gotta beat it down. I gotta fucking walk away and be trying to sit down for the next couple of days or the next day like, oh, damn, I still feel that shit. You know what I mean? Like that's a
You wanna
real
feel it
thing.
later.
I want to feel him later, not just on me. You know what I mean? That's. Listen, when you were pounding some shit down and shit just started, you done bust a pipe.
Oh, you talking about squirting now?
Yeah, see, you done bust a pipe. I ain't saying. You know what I mean? I was just saying, water definitely comes from bust pipes.
Fact.
You gotta apply the pressure. Or you ain't, that ain't happening. It ain't. And then, you know, shout out to the niggas with the curve. You know, with the nigga with the curve. Or he got the Captain Hook. It's something that's gonna capture you. It may not have the girth, it may not have the width, it may not even be 9 inches, right? It might just be a little poker. It's not a shower, it's a grower.
Right.
You might get somebody and they don't even go all the way up until it's up, and then you be like, that shit was hiding. You was hiding that shit.
Right.
Nigga, I was watching the Brave Print, and you ain't look like you had nothing.
Nothing,
Right, but
I mean,
you get trapped in the situations when somebody is laying down pressure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just, you know, I call me and my nigga the water authority because he be laying pipe and I just be releasing waters and shit. You know what I mean?
Is that another form of trap when a nigga beat down crazy and then now you can't go nowhere?
Wow, I could go somewhere. It's a decision.
There's niggas that there's no decision.
Oh, really?
Is it not? I'm just saying.
Really?
Because I know on both sides, I feel like there's women where there's no decision. I'm not going nowhere.
Oh,
But
wow.
is not no nigga for
I
you
don't
like
know.
that?
I mean,
There's never in life been
you know
somebody
I'm gonna play
with.
the fifth on that one
mean, you
because
ain't-
I have a lifer. I have a lifer.
So then you should understand what I'm saying.
But it ain't even just only about it ain't even about the pipe pressure. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not about that. It's bigger than that.
So
It's
nobody,
deeper
so
than rap.
nobody has ever put it down like. So sex can't trap you. basically.
No. Because I'm a woman and I need more than sexual satisfaction.
Well,
I
that's not what we're saying.
Nah,
We're not saying that. See, we're not saying that. What
No?
we're saying
Yeah, okay.
is have you ever been in a situation where somebody just had you dignitized? It's not forever.
I was young. I can say, yeah, I was young.
Okay.
You know, my first couple little pieces, I was kind of like, oh my God, I'm a die.
This is everything.
Oh my God, no way. Like, no sleep for days. I'm just losing
Oh,
my
so you've
mind.
been there.
I was younger. You know, I'm
We're not
seasoned
talking
right
about your,
now.
we're
I'm
not
like,
talking about your age at this point.
no, I'm not.
We're
I'm
just
saying.
talking about people trapping you and having you, you know, coming back for more when sometimes you might not even want to. You might not even like the person.
You don't even like them. No. If you are a muncher, if you will demon, I will, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. It would be hard for me to leave you alone.
You say what happened.
You talking about Pound Town.
I'm just talking about sex.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, yeah, somebody, I will always allow them to, yeah, just go ahead, do that thing. And he would get a stool and sit there and
It
just
sounds like you
watch
got
me.
somebody in particular in mind.
Yeah, no, I know somebody that I would always allow access
Because of that.
to munch on me. I'm sorry. I mean, nigga, yeah, he do that fine. But again, no, you know, you outgrow people.
You definitely do.
You outgrow people, and then it becomes a thing. Like the conversation is not even stimulating. The vibe is off all the time. Y'all arguing and bickering,
Nothing's
and
right.
then nothing is
It's
ever
only
going
right
okay.
during that time.
And then y'all get up and like, why nigga get the? No, I'm too old for that. I need my peace. I need my energy to be protected, and so I don't even care what you got going on. I don't care if you about to hand me $1 million. I'm about to be like, nah, keep that, because I know what's coming after all of that. You know what I mean? Like that's the one thing about being a woman and just being immature. And I've outgrown that immature stage in life. I'm never gonna trap anybody. I don't even care. I do, you know, remember when I was younger and this guy, he was my first. And I ain't even gonna lie, he had a girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Oh shit, you was her.
Nah, see,
So you wasn't his girlfriend, you was her, you was the other one.
I was the other
The
one, but
homewrecker.
I was dating him first.
That
right?
don't mean nothing, he had a girlfriend.
No, but he didn't have a girlfriend when I was dating him.
I'm not saying that, I'm saying that don't mean nothing, because now he had a girlfriend,
Yeah.
and you was interjecting.
I was all involved. I was cool with that bitch.
Oh shit, you was,
We was chilling, we was
you
hanging
was a
out.
trap queen. That's you definitely was a trap
I was
queen.
like, Mom, see you later. Nah, yeah.
The both of them and then doubling back on him.
No, he was doubling back to me.
That's the same thing.
I know, but I'm just
essentially.
saying. I mean, yeah, I was around, and when she was around, we was cool.
Yeah, I
When
was sister and brother.
we was cool.
Cousins?
Nah, we was just cool.
Yeah, that's
Wasn't none of
right.
that. It's like it's my homie,
Right.
bro. You know what
That's
I mean?
crazy.
And we was hitting licks and doing little silly shit together. together, but she came about after I took a trip with my grandmother, because my grandmother raised me. And so when I came back, he had this girlfriend, and I was like, oh, word, all right, well then, that's our man.
Yeah, wow, we share it.
She don't know it, but that's our man.
Does she
And
know it now?
She learned later on.
Okay.
She did.
Shout out to you for finding out, man. I'm sorry.
Listen, and I respectfully let her know, like, nah, sis, it's not what you thought, but yeah. Bye. And he passed away later on.
Oh, sorry to hear
And, you know,
that.
he's no longer on this earth, but if she is still around, girl, you knew. You should have knew. Because she would go to the bathroom or go get something to drink, and he'd be laying in the bed, and I'd be like, oh, yeah, you going to come see me, baby.
Oh, that's crazy.
But
That's crazy.
it is. But nowadays, I don't want to share nobody meat. If I'm sharing the meat, if we sharing the beef,
You're sharing it together. Basically.
no, I'm a no.
Yeah, you're gonna do it with him.
We gonna do that. We gonna lay that down together. Or he telling me I got a girl, and I'm like, yeah, she knows. Because if she don't know about me, then you gonna get in trouble. Because you're not gonna hide me. I'm not a secret. It's not.
You're not being a sister bro shit.
No. When I'm around and you laying this shit down, niggas know like, yeah, that's his thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. So, you said you know people that are trap queens, the women, right?
I've known one.
What's some of the tactics used by trap queens?
So
we gotta educate my niggas. You know what I'm saying?
So a tactic would be definitely you can ejaculate in a condom, and a woman allowed you to do that. And immediately after taking that condom off, she'll go get the base up
Oh shit.
and remove from the because sperm is
really
a
trying to get.
so sperm is a lot of
liquid.
counts,
Yeah,
right?
it's a
Right.
lot.
So the liquid, you don't get what's inside the condom. You get what's like at the top of it, and you kind of pull it from the condom,
Yeah,
like
boy, I know how
base
to
it
use
out,
base it, yeah.
and then you freeze it, and then you later
Wow.
inside of you, and then you poke the hole in the condom beforehand. You put the condom on, and it's gonna pop. You kind of monitor when you ovulating, and make sure
That's
that.
a lot of work.
But there are women that really want to be involved with a man, or some men just
That
don't
got
even
money.
think about. That's the thing. That really bothers me, right?
You going through a lot for a nigga if he ain't got no bread. That's kind of crazy.
But then there are some women who don't even really care. They just want to always be in a person's life. I mean,
They're trying to trap a specific nigga. You
yeah,
saying?
yeah, like, oh, that was my first, and I'm trying to keep him around, or I got pregnant 3 times, and I had an abortion 3 times, and this next time I'm gonna keep it. I know a bitch like that, and that shit is sad, cause you was just a little doormat waiting, letting the nigga just rub his fucking
Whenever
feet
he
on
wanted to
you when
rub
he
his
wanted
dick
to.
on your.
You waiting for him to come in and just doormat you whenever he get ready, and no matter who he with, he just gonna let him fuck his feet and squirt, and you just nasty. You's a nasty bitch. And then you got the baby, and now he don't even really want to be bothered with you. Personally, I know a hoe who's a dirty bitch. But yeah, when you got a kid by a nigga that didn't want to be with you, use a trap queen.
Yeah.
Use a trap queen.
A certified. trap.
I knew a young lady that bought a pair of 5411 in a leather jacket.
Ooh.
Up
With the
top.
abortion money?
With the abortion money.
Oh.
And my mans and them ain't want the baby. You know what I
That's your
mean?
friend.
Yeah, my mans and them ain't want the baby. So then the baby was born, and then like for years, this nigga was like, "It's not my kid." No, that's not my kid. I paid her to get rid of that shit. I don't know who she was pregnant by, but it wasn't me. I paid for that shit to be gone. And so in those situations, you can't really be mad at a nigga. You would want him to do the right thing and be involved, especially
But
when
you
the
can't
child.
fool the
But you
nigga.
can't
That's
fool him. You
crazy.
can't be mad. You can't really be mad. You gotta accept it and kind of move on and do the best you can do with the kid. But those are situations where women feel like he got money, he the nigga, he got it.
I
Like,
want to keep it.
yo,
We got to put that into law. If y'all agree to have an abortion and you don't, that is yours solely.
You
Don't
were by
put
yourself on this.
Don't put nobody's name on the birth certificate.
Oh.
Don't do none of that shit.
Oh,
Don't
because you
call.
are the father.
Yeah, that's crazy. Some states, if they put your name on there, you the dad. That's just it.
Well, in New York, if you do and you assume responsibility for that kid, then you are the father. And then in most states, like you said, legally, if you marry and she have a baby with somebody else, that is still
That's the worst shit
that's
I've heard in
still
my
your
life.
kid. It is, and so
Yeah,
I can
everybody
say
knows.
that I definitely know that if I lay down with you and we agree before I conceived, and you don't want a baby, and that narrative never changes, nigga. All right, well then you got this. You gonna take care of this? Let's get this going.
Right.
And by all means necessary, like Malcolm X. If I gotta do the 2-day procedure, if I gotta do it awake, whatever, right? I'm gonna just make sure that happen because you're not gonna look at me and hate me for the rest of your motherfucking life.
Right.
Walking around with this kid like you supposed to fucking be here.
Right. Yeah. I feel you.
Because trap queens be trapping people, but then there's these trap kings that just really want a chick to have their baby, and they'll just keep nothing in her and putting her in a situation
Those are the ones
where
I don't feel sorry for.
I don't feel sorry for those ladies. I mean, I don't feel.
For the
I feel
niggas.
sorry for those men, for those ladies, but those men, I don't feel sorry for them
No,
because then
yeah.
she need to wring you out like
But
the
when she turned
like
into
the
a fucking
rinse.
devil, and you mad,
Like
I don't
the
feel
rinse.
sorry for you because you trapped her.
Listen, I
And she
know
ain't
trap
want no fucking
queens.
kid.
I know a trap queen who willed a nigga in, accepted all of his side chick shit. Like
Mhm.
she was the side chick, but she accepted his main chick and she did whatever she could to get him to where he was her baby father. And then she went on to even have another baby. But now she won't allow this man to be a part of her life. Literally like she did her first child, but the evidence wasn't so prevalent because the guy was incarcerated. So when you dealing with a woman that really only want kids, and maybe because all she want to do is continue to collect governmental
Child support,
assistance or
exactly.
child support to get through
Child
life.
support hunters.
Oh, that's just so fucked up. Because guess what? You really supposed to support your child with that money.
And they don't.
Some
and they
women
still
don't.
and they still expect the father to
To
support
do more?
the child. Yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah.
Do you think that after paying child support, the father should actually do more for the kid?
Not if he doesn't want to. Child support is depending on how much child support you getting, it don't be enough. Because these niggas with no jobs is getting
Well, listen,
is
child
getting.
support is supposed to be based on your income. So if it ain't enough, that means he ain't got enough. Well, let's talk about it.
That's true. That's true. And some men that don't never have a job, and you knew this was a dirtbag on the street corner ass nigga, and you had his baby, and what you thought you was gonna get out of him? Nothing.
Nothing. But
Put
you want to
some
take
dick
it
in
to
some
child
head.
support because you want to
But-
be married. And then he end up in jail because he can't pay for it.
Or he just wind up working for that check so that he could pay you that little $25 every
Yeah.
week because you on government assistance, and the government, they step in. I'm telling you, they will be there at the first hearing to make sure that you ain't getting no Medicaid, no food stamps, and no cash assistance. Because if you are, honey, you're not getting that money. They getting it. They giving you what they want you to have, and that's a sad ass situation.
Yeah.
But here in Georgia, if you're not legally married, you have to get your kid legitimized, sir, lady.
What does that mean?
Legitimized means that you went and had a DNA, and that you rightfully have been labeled as this child's father through paternity. And then you are acknowledged as the child's father, because until your child is, you take a DNA and it shows that you are that child's father, you're not getting child support. That's how Georgia
Shout
is.
out to Georgia. And you know what? Georgia's a constitutional state, and I love it. Shout out to
Listen.
fucking Georgia. You hear me?
Georgia don't be playing. So you
Because
think
that's
about,
fucked up. That any other state does it any different.
well, now in some states they trying to put in the legislation where a child is allowed to collect child support in vitro. So before you
What the
even
fuck does
give
that
birth,
mean?
before you give birth, the woman could get child support.
That's dumb.
That's real dumb.
That's dumb. It's
Because
the
these
dumbest
trap
shit.
queens are looking for that. Like, nigga, I'm pregnant. It is his baby. And now the girl ain't nothing but 2 weeks pregnant. How you know you pregnant at 2 weeks?
Exactly. But shout out to the niggas that's taking themselves to court and they getting child support.
And putting themselves. No, because men
Shout out
get
to
child
them.
support.
I do somebody's taxes. They take $2,500 out of her taxes every year
Yeah.
to pay the man
Yeah.
child support.
Because there are women that don't really want to be mothers and they want to run the street and still get dick and, do whatever.
And she still tries to like she makes sure that I do taxes. She makes sure I do it fast so that she can claim the kid before he can.
But he still
gets the
child support money.
Yeah.
That's
Dirty.
another thing. The trap queen situations be really based off of an ulterior motive.
It's always.
It's about the money. I know a few bitches that told me to keep a kid because you be in your bag. I said, what bag? His bag? Because my bag counts only for me.
Right, fuck outta
I
here
don't
with
give a
that
fuck
dumb
about what
shit.
that nigga got. Because, again, I want my children to have a relationship and a connection with their father, not a fucking check connected to them.
No, yeah.
That's crazy.
That's right.
Because if my kid's father could raise my kids, then I will willingly give him child support because he's putting in all the time.
Right.
He's doing all the necessary things that a child needs. He's emotionally there. He's present during the times when it matters.
Yeah.
And I'm there every once in a while. So,
give these trap queens some closing remarks.
Well, honey, your child is not a paycheck. It's not a payout. It's a human being, and they deserve to have a relationship with their father. So stop trapping men off of something that you think is going to be beneficial to you. It really makes more sense. It behooves you to trap that nigga and try to collect child support because you are going to be stuck with that kid forever. And if he do the 100-yard dash on your ass, sis, you asked out, and now you trying to call him a deadbeat and you mad. That's wrong. You dead wrong.
Right.
If he told you he ain't want a baby, then don't have that baby, because then you're going to be stuck with that baby, honey. And they say, mom is baby, daddy's maybe.
Yeah.
And that was the saying.
Shout out to, I just heard North Carolina for not allowing them to use the card at the ATM because they want to track how to use it.
Oh, yeah.
Which is dope. I like that.
So listen.
And another thing I want to say, I'm sorry, real quick.
Yeah.
And I know we're closing, and this could spark a whole other conversation. I don't want it to, because we could probably talk about this another time.
Yeah.
But I don't like how women try to take ownership of the kid just because they gave birth to it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be very real.
With you.
I'm going to be real.
At
the end of the day, yes, but think about it like this, right? When that kid is in my nutsack, there's life.
Yeah.
When you are ovulating your eggs, there's no life. These eggs are swimming, they're people already, swimming out of my nuts into your fucking vagina.
The semen
are people. Those are spirits that's trying to get to the egg. And then the egg helps make the body. But the spirit, the soul, is already fucking
so that's not your baby alone.
It's not even your baby. You are a carrier.
Right.
You helped that sperm break up into a body, but at the end of the day, the mental, the mind was in that semen.
Right.
So that is more my kid than it is yours. At the end of the day, you are a carrier.
I beg to differ on that because
you are a carrier.
I take the whole 9 months
and that's
feeding and nurturing the child, but you have a lot to do with how this child was brought to this existence.
The child is conceived in me first.
Okay.
It is alive. Okay. These are millions of sperms swimming to try to. They're alive.
So do you agree
That's like
with that? All right. So let's just before we end, do you agree with the Constitution, the government trying to make the specimens, the embryos inside of IVCs, right? Be considered an actual person. So if, say, a woman goes and takes her eggs and freezes her eggs, or you go and freeze your sperm cells so that you can later have a surrogate or a person to,
Yeah.
do IVC, is that considered a child before it's actually?
No.
Okay.
Until it hits
Okay.
the egg,
Okay.
it's not a child.
Mm.
Until it's actually starting.
So egg
because,
freezing.
Because you can't, egg freezing, that's not a child. That's definitely not a child.
Okay.
There's no life in that. Sperm freezing is not a child because niggas is ejaculating on everything, and that means we killing kids. So
But
we
it's
can't
kids
say
on
that.
this. It's kids on this sofa right here.
Until the egg, not this one, but until until the sperm hits an egg and it starts the process, then no.
Yeah.
I don't believe that that's a child.
Okay. So then I will not agree with you when I say that it is your spirit that is carrying. I think that it takes two to tango. But it is. It's fighting. You see
Think
the
about
whole
it. It's
way
alive, and the one that wins is the one that gets to the he has to burrow through the egg.
Yeah.
That's a living thing that's doing that.
Right.
It's coming out of me living. It's not
Right.
coming out of you living.
Okay.
When y'all have y'all period, y'all let those eggs out. Those eggs are dead. They're not
Eggs
alive.
are dead. Those eggs.
These
So,
come
but
out alive.
when you release the semen onto the sofa or the back of the young lady
You done
or
killed
in her
millions
mouth,
of kids.
and you killed millions of kids.
Millions of kids, millions of souls. But they have a chance to come back and try again. If you believe in what you believe in.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is
That's
that
your closing remark?
men have more, I think men have more of a
To
connection
do.
and rights to a child than women do because honestly, they come out of us alive. But women treat us like, because they carry them for 9 months, that they have more ownership. There's women that don't even trust the father with the kid.
Right.
Bitch, I held him for how long?
Right.
Before he came out and got into your
But
stupid
what
ass?
were you doing really irresponsibly before it came to be?
That don't matter because
It
that
does,
kid I
it
wasn't
does.
irresponsible with because he came out the nuts he went into you.
Right.
There was no irresponsibility with that
Okay.
kid.
Okay.
All I'm saying is I just think women need to think about that before they start
Yes.
to decide whether the father could be in
Be
their life or
involved
not.
and all of that,
No,
yeah.
nigga,
That's important.
if I ever go to court and fight with that argument, I might change the fucking world.
You
and
right.
have the
But
court
but
saying, you know what? I didn't think about that.
You
and
right.
they might give me custody over
You
this
right.
carrier.
You right.
Because like the nigga said with the vending machine, when I buy the Coke out the vending machine, who owns it? Me or the vending machine? But at the end of the day, it's deeper than that because if I'm the one putting the Coke in the vending machine, it's been my Coke no matter who bought it.
Okay.
So,
But
yeah.
women, young ladies, just know that it's not okay to say
It's
that
not
that
okay
is
to trap.
my child.
Right.
It's not okay to trap a man.
No, it's not.
And sir, nigga,
Yes.
don't be trying to trap these women
Please
because you trying to do a little bit more than trap them. You trying to get them something and pass something on. That's how I'm looking at it when you coming at me like that.
That's
That's
a
all
fact.
I'm saying. I don't want to have sex with you without a condom. Don't be mad. Just know that I'm trying to protect me from something and maybe you from something. You never know. Again, I don't want my pH thrown off, and I definitely don't want to take nothing back because, yeah, you take back a whole lot more than just the fun. You take back the smell. You take back the whole gamut of stuff. But yeah, it's not okay to be a trap queen. If you trap somebody and he don't want to be bothered with the kid, honey, it's okay. You better go and find another way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, stop trying to trap people. And, be who want to be with you. You know what I'm saying?
Love who love you.
So,
And that's really
He's
it.
shining out. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Rich Mo.
Keep
Keep
to
it
real.
real.
We see you later, Black
Black
Ink
Ink
Radio.
Radio.
Shout out to the boys.
Shout out to C. You feel me? Here we are. Peace. Peace be out to you black people.